Hello, this is a brief demo on minimizing the cost of goods sold, and this has been presented by myself. The email address is apurv@mnnbi.com. The phone number is 8802466356. So this is our complete flowchart for actually for doing the complete. So we first of all look at the gross profit analysis by category for the last fiscal year. Look at the category A items with low gross profit, high gross profit, and other B and C category items. We set the benchmark for the percentage sales for transaction contribution margin. Look at markdown pricing for A category items which have got a low gross profit. For high gross profit, we look at the gross margin, percentage sales and sales transaction distribution. Look at trend and seasonality, look at forecasting, and then look at optimizing the stock. And for B and C, we look at the top and 70% items for cost of goods sold, then look at supplier analytics, location analytics. So first of all, we will look at gross profit by item categories. So here it is. We have divided the items into various category groups: industrial, consumables, real estate, and others. And we have looked at the top two, which account for more than 61% of the total sales. So we will look at only industrial consumables and real estate consumables. And these two are actually accounting for more than 60% of the gross profit. Then within the industrial consumables, we look at ABC categorization. So we see that what has been the total sales for category A, category B, category C. So below 9% is the red mark. Between 9 and 24% is the acceptable, and above 24% is the green, which is the nice spot. So as you can see, all these three are actually doing quite well. But then we go down further. So we look at gross profit per item. So we look at category A, B items, and we look at which items are actually making a loss. So you can see this is actually going down below the minimum percentage, while this is a highly profit making item. So we now look at 165 by 80, R14, and 145 by 70. Now then we look at the markdown pricing simulation. So you can see 145 by 70, which is actually selling at a loss, is having a gross margin of 41%, while a top performing item like 165 by 80 has a lower gross margin of 35%. So there is a markdown scope reduction of 6% possible. Then we look at trend and seasonality. So you can see that for this particular category A item, we did it for 145 by 70. The sales peaking takes place in the fourth quarter. Then we look at the forecast for the next 3 months. So this is our total sales, and this is our forecasted sales for the next 3 months. So here we have used the least square regressions method to forecast for the next 3 months. Thank you so much, and this is the email address, and in case you need to get in touch with us, these are our contact details.